Yo! Video games.
Like, I always wanted to play, even when like he had it in the store. I always like, dude, I'm gonna get this game.
Oh, yeah, you were always interested, but never got it.
Yeah, always interested in Fantavision. Never
Steve was always curious about it. Yeah, you know, yeah, I think it never did.
What?
Never touched the game.
Yeah, but now he'll probably get the.
Yeah, I was super bi-curious about Fantavision. It was cool.
He'll probably finally play it like during the launch.
Oh, didn't Street Fighter EX3 also launch with the system?
It did.
I think it did. Yeah, that's actually a good one.
Those would have been my games.
That game has been forgotten to time, but actually is super fun.
Common destiny. Now meet at the battle of
Time Splitters?
Many years of
Time Splitters was a launch game. Yeah, that's true.
Holy fuck!
You know what? I think I'm wrong. I think I have too much of a negative impression of the PlayStation 2's launch.
Amazing launch games. What the fuck?
The problem was the fact that it launched in the middle of the Dreamcast's like best year, and like every week Dreamcast was putting out
getting a new game.
It looks like a sad Pac-Man.
It was like a top tier game every week on Dreamcast.
Pac-Man is just like sad.
Remember, right around the same time frame, Phantasy Star Online was coming out. And everyone was playing PSO.
Also came out in January.
Oh shit, I gotta plug in.
21st, I believe, 2001.
Did you disconnect yours, Simmons?
Yes, I did.
I'm connected. Okay.
Yeah, Dreamcast was on fucking
versus
fire.
Human.
And the N64 at least got Majora's Mask. So like the problem with the PS2 at that point was just like everything on PS2 like just felt less than the Dreamcast.
Yeah, felt like it was behind.
Okay, I'm ready to play, Steve.
Mine's not plugged in. Who plugged theirs in?
Plug yours in,
Not
Steve.
me. Yeah, you're second player. So
Plug your shit.
Play.
Your clicky buttons. Bam. I love this shit so much. This Parsec shit is amazing.
Whoa.
When it works and everyone's doing the right thing, it's fucking so cool.
Isn't there a new game that's coming out that's supposed to play like
Oh,
this?
okay.
I saw a trailer for it or some shit.
That's supposed to play like Bushido Blade.
Ah.
Sophia, I'm gonna whip shit. Whipping a brick. Let's go.
Pick Ryu, Steve.
Look at fucking Ryu over here. What the fuck?
Look at this early level Photoshop.
Yeah, right?
I'm about to whip in the brick. Whip that shit.
It's fucking
Slap you. How's Parsec been for you guys today? Nice and responsive?
Oh yeah. Whip it. Whip it.
It's been perfect this whole day.
Yeah, here's exactly what the problem was right here, Max. I just brought up a list. Starting with Virtua Tennis
Whip
in the summer, and Seaman. Right.
Move around.
Here's the release schedule of the Dreamcast around the PS2's launch. Power Stone 2.
Whip!
Sega GT.
Whip!
San Francisco Rush, Echo the Dolphin, NFL 2K1, which was online.
Get this whip.
NFL Blitz 2001.
I'm beautiful.
Run home to mama now.
Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Samba de Amigo, Quake 3 Arena, Ready to Rumble Round 2.
Give this shit. Give him the whip.
Jet Grind Radio.
This is all in 1 year?
Oh yeah, this is all in a couple months.
Sweet Jesus, dude.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, Shenmue, Capcom vs. SNK 1, Skies of Arcadia,
Get this whip.
Cannon Pipe.
And people wonder why we loved the Dreamcast so much.
Dave Mira, blah, blah. I'm excluding a lot of stuff.
Right, people like PS2 had a better game library overall. It did, but you got to understand the Dreamcast library was less than 2 years.
Grandia 2, bunch of other stuff.
Get whipped. Get whipped and get the fuck out.
Typing of the Dead, following up in January, and Phantasy Star Online.
That's insane, dude. That's insane. So much shit came out in such a small time frame.
That's about 3 months, give or take. So that's why the PS2 for us like always looked kind of
felt kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
We always at any given point had like 20 to 25 badass Dreamcast games that looked fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And played really well too. Yo, top 3 Max, thank you, dude. I do hope that Sega eventually goes through with a. I think since it's Japan, I think Sega will go through with a Saturn Mini at some point.
Whip.
I think they will. And I think a Dreamcast Mini is inevitable as well.
Get this motherfucker the whip.
One of the guys at Sega was saying like he really thought like Dreamcast or Master System was on its way, was gonna happen.
We really don't need it. I mean, especially now, like we have a Dreamcast with SD card loading and HDMI out, and I'm about to get a Saturn with the same thing, so...
My personal feeling is that as awesome as a Dreamcast Mini would be, a
What
lot
was that?
of
A
Dreamcast
whip!
have shown up on other consoles.
Yeah.
Where the Saturn has a lot of shit that's like locked to that system.
Oh, yeah.
So from a sort of like, well, this has more like hard to find games. I think Saturn is more intriguing for me on that end.
Yeah.
But the Dreamcast has...
Oh shit, I'm evil Mondo.
But
I'm gonna be.
I
I'm a
I
whip.
actually really want Sega to just put like Blue Burst on the Switch or something, or just anything. Just like throw it up for like a North America.
Well, considering PSO's big anniversary game's going to be happening soonish, I mean, now is a better time than ever.
Yeah. Oh my
Razzle
God,
whip.
Guys of Arcadia, god damn it.
You have a better chance of some other company grabbing the rights to Skies of Arcadia and like remaking it or some
Damn.
shit.
At this point, I'd be fine.
You might as well do it.
I might as well do it.
Yeah, you might as well just make the fucking Kickstarter.
Fuck
Anyone-
Dick
Kickstarter
Rose.
is like, we need $150,000 to buy the rights. Now we need this much more money to make the game.
Give him the whip. Give him the whip. Ow. Whip this motherfucker. Whip him.
Guys of Arcadia, Israel, you can go to hell and die, sir.
Whip.
Why is Kenny so good at this game?
I like to whip.
Holy shit! Steve found the flight button.
Yeah, give him the whip. Ow.
Kenny's dominating performance has come to an end.
Because I'm evil Mondo. Kenny's giving me the
He's
whip.
broken.
Dick.
Yeah, whip. Give him that whip.
I think it totally sucks major ass that the new systems aren't premiering with a new fighting game. I think both the Xbox and the PlayStation not premiering with anything from the fighting game genre that's new to like, you know, next generation in any
Get
way
whipped, motherfucker,
is
get whipped.
total ass.
Yeah, because even Xbox had KI.
Xbox had KI.
Get whipped.
I was in a whip.
Well, get kicked.
Yeah.
Is this the first gen to not have a launching new fighting game? I think it might actually be.
All right. Whip.
Like a fighting game in some way with the generation. Xbox, well, I mean, we're not saying that like Mortal Kombat X counts, Mortal Kombat 11 counts, because that doesn't count. Those are older games. Right? We're not going to say KI counts for the Xbox Series X's launch, you know? It doesn't. KI was a launch game for the Xbox One. So no, that doesn't count. So the previous generation, PS4 didn't launch with any new fighting games. It was Killer Instinct. Microsoft did. So there was at least one there.
Yeah.
Generation
the
before
revolution.
that, PS3 or Xbox 360.
360 did. It was Dead or Alive 4.
DOA 4. Yeah, Microsoft again.
Come on, where's the chip damage?
What did PS3 launch that out a fighting game? Was
My
there one?
stick.
Shut up, bitch. Get this whip.
You shut up and take the stick.
I don't think
No.
they had
There.
Soul Calibur 4, honestly, on PS3.
I don't think there was a PS3 launch game. That was a fighting game.
I don't think so.
No, Tekken 4 was a PS2 game.
Look at Steve doing special moves. I just gave him the whip. Ah, I've been whipped.
I don't know when Tekken 5
Move just comes out.
it came out at some point.
I gave you the whip.
Yeah, this actually might be the first console generation since like the Nintendo era. Maybe the SNES era, where there hasn't been a fighting game at launch.
Yeah, because the SNES didn't get going until Street Fighter 2.
Oh, good point. Tekken 5 DR was a launch game on PS3. It was a digital launch game.
Yeah, I was asking because like I don't know when that came out on PS3.
That was a launch game.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the reason I got PS3 at the start.
I mean, that was like a really good version of 5. Kind of a
Yeah.
port in a way, but still.
Yeah, get the razzle whip.
PS2 had Street Fighter EX3. Yeah.
And
Dreamcast had Soul Calibur.
Ow.
GameCube.
Greatest.
What's that?
Ow!
Get the stick, Randy.
It was Soul Calibur.
You get the stick.
GameCube technically had Smash, but that was literally a week later.
Yeah. Use whip.
Get the stick.
Stick is cheap. It's all long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this whip.
Stick. Look at that. Yeah. You like my big stick?
You guys keep trading in midair and it looks so dumb. Stop it. Make the game look good.
We are.
You stupid asses, make the game look good.
Look at this. Look at that. Look how I'm whipping.
Make the Battle Arena Toshinden fans proud.
God, Virtua Fighter, this is not.
No, Virtua Fighter doesn't have a whip. Yeah, whip this motherfucker.
Yeah, original Xbox had Dead or Alive 3 as well. Damn, Microsoft has like this rich history of every single one of their consoles having a fighting game at launch until now.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Thanks.
Oh, come on. Where's what? I just fell out.
You like my stick? It's a big stick.
All right, Kenny won, Steve won. Here's Evo Finals.
Get the stick, Kenny. You like my stick? Kenny want to stay with her? Shit, I'm gonna stay with her. All right. I was gonna switch characters.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna whip.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm gonna get my stick.
Whippity stickity. Fighting games aren't as popular as they once were. I mean, touche. I'm sorry. I mean, I completely disagree. Fighting games are selling more now than they have since like the Super Nintendo era. Fighting games were in a weird state around the PS2, Xbox 360 era.
The dark times.
Man, whip this motherfucker. Yeah, whip.
Fucking Tekken 7 sold.
Whip.
So, I'm sorry, Tekken. No, Tekken 7 sold what? Over 5 million copies?
I think they said they got to 5 recently.
They said they got over 5 recently. Yeah.
That's
Dragon Ball FighterZ sold over that. Like Smash Brothers is selling
over 20 million.
Over 20 million.
Whip. Come on, whip this motherfucker.
I mean, technically, fighting games are at their peak, right? No way.
Well, I mean, yeah, they don't hold as much of a market share. But here's the thing: fighting game market share back in the day was so saturated that only very few games actually sold well.
Whip this motherfucker.
Like fighting games were so oversaturated because the majority of them weren't good. Right now, every Mortal Kombat and NRS game sells 8 to 10 million copies each. It's not that fighting games don't have an audience. They have a completely established different audience now because most fighting games don't come out complete trash, right? Most of them are pretty good.
Well, the other thing too is that the video game market is way bigger now.
Yeah.
There are just way more people who play video games now than they did when we're talking.
Before.
Whip.
Like, there's an interesting statistic someone brought up because like you could say that PS2.
So it's like, are you calling this game trash? I'm like, well,
I am. This game is trash. Fuck it. You know,
Arroyo Revolution.
We could argue kind of made video games mainstream, but
trying to get this whip.
I don't know.
Come on, Steve, get this whip.
So many people just use it as a cheap DVD player.
Yeah, whip.
I think the Wii kind of almost was like the big thing that got people playing video games, like a bunch of fucking.
It really broke into the casual market.
Yeah, and the reason I say this is someone pointed out where like they looked at the top selling video games of all time on PS2, and they look at the
whip
and the Switch. Like it has way more top selling games that have sold more than the most PS2
whip.
games.
Yeah, whip this.
Shut up! Pick the stick.
And I'm like, you know what? I've kind of long suspected that the PS2 sold as many consoles as it did because of that damn DVD player.
DVD player, yep.
And the fact that a lot of the early models fucking
I fucking bought a PS2 for the DVD player at the start. I mean, most of the games do not appeal to me.
Yeah,
outside of Tekken Tag.
I'm not saying the PS2 didn't. It sold fucking incredible, and it sold lots of games, but, like, it's interesting how, like, their top-selling games with the GTA San Andreas and GTA 3 and Vice City and stuff, they're, like, 11 or 12 million, something like that. Like 18, or maybe like 18 million.
Yeah, they get this whip.
And it's like, yeah, and like Mario Kart Deluxe has sold like 25.
Yeah. Someone said they bought a PS4 for the Blu-ray player.
Whip!
You unfortunately bought the wrong system if you were looking for a Blu-ray player. Did Kenny win Evo?
Yeah, whipped him.
What's wrong with the stick, Steve? His stick suck?
It's the stick. I'm letting him win with my stick.
I'm gonna be Rungo.
What the? I looked over and that was actually his name.
Yeah, Rungo. Chick, this is the stick. You want the stick?
Your stick is not as big as my stick.
No, you don't get. You got knives. This is the stick. Get the stick.
There is a visual effect on one of these characters that the Saturn just could not do.
Rah, get the stick. Come on, I'm Rungo.
That would require a lot of work on the developer.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm Rungo. Get runged.
The see-through clothes on the girl would not have been possible on Saturn.
Get this shit. I'm Rungo.
If you play your version, you see they just mesh it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bitch. Yeah. Look at that. How you like that stick? I'm Rungo. Ha ha ha. Rungo. This
God,
is
I
like
remember my
Evo
friend
quality.
having a PlayStation and me playing this, and I had been playing like Virtua Fighter 2 for years already.
Yo, I'm Rungo.
And I was like, dude, this is
Rungo slam.
This is not.
Rungo.
You know what I think is the most underrated fighter on the Saturn is fucking Last Bronx. That shit.
I guess it is underrated because not many people immediately go to Virtua Fighter, Virtual On, Fighters Megamix.
Yeah.
But yeah, Last Bronx is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, like not only does it like look really good, but like I think it plays really well too.
Yeah, it's a weapon-based Virtua Fighter. It really is.
She has a booty slam too. She's so kawaii.
She's not Rungo.
I always personally like fighting Vipers in terms of gameplay. Like for the big 3D games. Fighting Vipers is nutty.
That game's fun as shit though.
It really is.
Bitch, I'm Rungo.
Transparencies were possible but hard to program. Did Burning Rangers actually have real transparency in Saturn?
Rungo.
Nobody put in the effort to figure out how to do it.
Yes, they did. There's a few games actually that have transparency effects, but
You would have had to have left it to like the master Sega guys that did like Panzer Dragoons Vi and shit and Knights to figure that shit out.
Wow.
It's fucking hard, really. Yeah.
the best, where it's like you can have
Rungo
50
slam.
of the best programmers in the world, but only 100 of them.
No damage. She does all this shit damage. She does all these hits and no damage.
Damn, who knew that Kenny would end up being the Battle Arena Toshinden World Champion in 2020?
That's right.
How did that happen?
You gonna pick your stick versus my stick?
This is my stick.
All right, I'm Rungo.
I got a big stick.
I got a thick stick.
I got a big stick.
Everyone knows that a thick stick is more important than a long stick.
Just 2.5 inches, but the girth of a watermelon.
Thickness is what's important. Rungo.
This looks like
Rungo stick.
Looks like Rob Gronkowski beating up some LARPer.
Rungo.
Some LARPer.
I'm Rungo.
Why does this fucker have? Why does this dude look like the Joker from medieval times?
Thick stick.
Oh my god. This stupid fucking game.
This guy's name's Rungo McWild. Rah. Ooh.
Dude, if a new Virtua Fighter happens, we are truly in the blessed timeline.
I hope whoever's making it has a good head on their shoulders.
I mean, most of the talent fucking works on Yakuza. Most of the people that, like, from like XAM2 and a lot of the guys that would have stayed at Sega, pretty much went to the Yakuza teams.
Yeah.
It's not like they're not there. It's not like they're not aware of like the cultural impact that VF has on Japan, especially.
It's been so long since 5. And
It's been 12 years.
And it's still so good.
Yeah, it's kind of mind-blowing to look at the other 3D games that came out around when VF5 came out and realize how good it looks.
Yeah, like some of the character models are a little like man, but like the animations are still top notch.
Yeah.
Like it's still and like visually, it still like pops really good.
Rungo. Ah, me Rungo.
So Steve, tell me what you're feeling.
I'm feeling like I should play Bronco so I can do the same. Because he's not playing. He's just pushing.
Bronco.
You know what?
Stupid ass Bronco.
Ah, yeah. Bronco. Bitch, I'm Bronco. Yeah.
Bronco. I'm sick of giving Kenny his Unga Bunga characters. We need to. There's one thing we need to do is we need to take those away from him.
Ah, Rungo.
He magically discovers them in any idiotic game playing. Like Kenny was finding dumb as shit. I've ended up with 3 different characters.
He's just hitting the buttons.
Rungo.
That's all he's doing.
He's always
He's just hitting the fucking buttons.
Character is hilarious.
Your name is Duke, but Kenny looks like Duke Nukem. Like he looks exactly like Duke Nukem.
Oh, there's alternate. There's angry Rungo. Steve got angry Rungo.
All right. Oh. You got
All right, here we go.
Rungo.
This is it. This is the end of the PlayStation Legacy right here.
I gotta think about what I want to pick for like end of Legacy.
We'll have to do that maybe tomorrow.
Rungo.
Yeah,
It's late as fuck today.
Yeah. God, what would be like? I have to look at the list. List of, not every game, but like highest rated.
Bitch, I'm Rungo. Better up. Shut up, man.
Is there no blocking in this game?
Christ.
No. Rungo.
Good God.
Wow. Now Rungo.
Some of the chat's like, yo, this is funny as fuck.
You know, I doubt he's awake anymore, but I know it would make Nico happy for an end of the life pick.
Which game?
I know it would make Nico happy.
Chrono Cross, yeah.
And Nico,
The most beautiful game to run at 15 frames per second.
15 frames per second.
I'm Rungo. Yeah. Hey, what? I'm Rungo. Fuck.
Nico's asked me a few times if I was actually going to finish the game, and I kind of do. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, if a game has a really good soundtrack, that does so much for me nowadays.
Yeah. Even though you have to play as a big cat man.
Yeah.
That's what the game lost me, dude. When I was younger and I was trying Chrono Cross when I was like a teenager, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm actually playing as the cat guy? Wait a minute, I am the cat guy now? No, dude.
Both times I've streamed it, I've got right up to that part where you switch over and I just stopped. And I'm like, I'm done.
I beat it when I was younger, right? But I remember almost nothing of it.
Yeah. Well, the actual ending makes no sense unless you're like really deeply connected to the Chrono Trigger storyline, because it's a loose end from that game that didn't get wrapped up. And it's like, man, if you're not aware of that, like, this story makes no goddamn sense to anybody. And it's still not good.
Kenny with the disrespect.
No,
this disrespectful
my
fuck.
controller.
Kenny, why can't you just have some GGs, man? Why they gotta be BGGGs?
It got unplugged.
Why you gotta BM?
My controller's unplugged. I'm Rungo.
Good game. This game is something else.
This game is fucked up.
This game is something else, man.
Steve, which is better, this or those Virtua Fighter games we were playing on Saturn? Steve, which is better, this or those Virtua Fighter games on Saturn?
This game. Yeah.
This is better. This one.
Way better. Yeah.
This is way better.
Virtua Fighter? That's for babies. Virtua Fighter is for babies.
Yeah, this game's for Rungo.
Yeah. And Bungo. Don't forget about Bungo.
Yeah, Rungy McBungy.